The next strategy that I would like to put forth is modeling. Modeling is nothing to do with fashion show or fashion parade. This is how you are going to be a model to your students. Okay, now for example, if you are giving a science experiment for a student to accomplish, you can just show, for example, a dissection of a frog or dissection of a flower, or be it titration of a or salt analysis, whatever it is. Just show the student step by step how it should be done and then give it to the students to do. Because our students are like the small children that we bring up in life, they learn to imitate. So you have to teach them how a thing should be done. Be it a math problem, work it out step by step so that they learn how to go about it when you give them an exercise to be done at home. Or if it's an English assignment for annotations or note making, just show them step by step how it should be done so that the child gets to know. If we just say, annotate the following sentences, the child may be in a fix as to how he should go about it. So when you give them a model, they will find it very easy to follow. The strategy that I would like to share with you is graphic organizers. See, more than reading out a lesson or writing down notes, if you have some graphic representations drawn on the board, or if you just show them some graphic like a pie diagram or a Venn diagram or a flow chart, if you explain through all these graphic representations, the concept of learning will become much more meaningful. Even so, in an English lesson, if you are taking a poem on William Wordsworth, okay, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening by Robert Frost, and you just draw some matchstick drawings on the board. Maybe you can just say, students, you can imagine this as the horse carriage, you can imagine the mountains, the snowfall, and the trees here, and the river, and snow falling on all that, and Robert Frost coming there. When you just explain with graphic diagrams or matchstick drawings, the child will be more enhanced with the learning process, because children want a variety. They like to see something. So rather than the teacher standing there and reading out a poem in a monotonous tone, or just asking them to read, this will give them, they will remember those drawings or the representations much better when they revise their portions. Also, not only these graphic designs, when they learn a poem or Tirukural or in Tamil, any Sayul, you can just make them put on a tune to it so that they will remember the poem much better. Nowadays, children learn all these movie songs and all these album songs much better, isn't it? So they can put in a tune to it and learn. That will stay in their mind better. So graphic interpretation is very, very important. It gives more color to their learning aspect. You can just have color chalk, you can draw Venn diagram or a flow chart, and grammar also you can explain with a flow chart. That's going to be more interesting for the child. And your desire to make the child learn better is accomplished. So, my dear teachers. You can follow all these strategies to be a more effective teacher, and you can come out with better results with the students. All the best.